Hello, wonderful people. I am Cheryl, and this is Your Journey Yoga. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are within it. A good morning, a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful evening. So I hope you guys are good. We are going to work to help improve digestion. With the stress and anxiety levels the way that they have been lately, sometimes that can really impact our digestive system. So rotations, twists, all wonderful at kind of massaging those internal organs and helping things keep moving. So join me today. Make sure you've got some water, an open mind, hopefully a smile on your face, and let's get going, guys. So a seated position that feels okay to you, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. Resting your hands to your shins just below your knees, pressing the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Just getting the body warmed up, moving at your pace. Nice big deep breaths in and out through the nose. Keeping that heat and moisture within the body. Let's do one more cat. And inhale it up nice and tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, rotate to the right. Place that left hand to the top of the thigh, right hand behind you to the mat. Lengthen and reach to the crown of the head, and then ever so slowly take your gaze towards the back. A little press of that left shoulder down and away. A little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. So we're still going to get those wonderful stretches throughout the body, just adding a few more rotations in, promoting that digestion, metabolic burn, all that good stuff. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front. Exhale, rotate to the left, right hand, or left hand behind you, right hand to the top of the thigh. Lengthen and reach to the crown of the head. And then slowly take your gaze out over that back shoulder. A little press of that right shoulder down and away, just deepening that stretch down that right side of the neck. A little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. Just breathe. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front. Exhale and release your hands down by your sides. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, lean your head to the right. Just a nice long stretch all the way down that left side through the neck, the shoulder. Now press that left palm towards the mat, just creating a little extra space between the ear and the shoulder to get that deeper stretch. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and exhale, lean your head to the left. Close those eyes. Stay tall through the spine. Feel that nice stretch down that right side through the neck. A little press of that right palm towards the mat. And just breathe. And inhale, head up nice and tall. Let's come forward and up onto all fours to a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart. Knees are hip width. Core is nice and strong. We're going to take that left hand, sweeping it through between the arm and the leg, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate your body and extend right arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. So not only great with that twist, but this amazing stretch to that upper and middle back. Rotating that right palm towards the front, reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of your face. Just let that arm be heavy. If you prefer, you can keep that arm extended to the sky, whatever works for you. Inhale, lift that right arm back to the sky. And exhale, release your hand to the mat, pressing it back up to tabletop. And we switch sides, sweeping that right hand through, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up as high as you can reach. And let's rotate that left palm towards the front, reach it up and over, feeling that beautiful stretch all through the shoulders, through the upper and middle back. Eyes closed, jaw soft. Just breathe.
Inhale, lift that left arm back to the sky and slowly release your hand down. Let's press it back up to tabletop. Center your weight and sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. Now those knees can be together or those knees can be apart. Arms can be extended out long or we can stack our hands. Forehead resting against the back of the hands. So just decide what feels best to you. And breathe. As you're ready, extend those arms out nice and long. Hands shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Up to downward facing dog. That nice stretch down the backs of the legs. Strength in those shoulders and the core. Inhaling into high plank or high push-up position. Exhaling it back to down dog. Inhaling it to plank. Exhaling it to down dog. Let's do one more. Inhaling into plank this time. Let's add a crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. And just gently sway those hips side to side. Head heavy. Just nice and easy. Nothing crazy. Coming back to center. Taking the gaze between your hands. Walk, step, or hop to forward fold. And relax the weight of the upper body down. A nice little soft bend in those knees, just so we're not putting pressure behind those knees. Now let's bend those knees as much as you need to get your hands to the mat. We're going to center that left hand out in front of us, rotate the body and extend. Right arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Gaze can be up towards the base of that right thumb, straight ahead, or down towards the floor. You find what's right for you, for your neck. We work to stack those shoulders, to stack those arms, feeling that strength in that upper and middle back. Those obliques. Exhale, slowly releasing that right hand down. Right hand takes the place of the left. We rotate the body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up as high as you can reach. Extend out of the shoulder up to the tips of your fingers. Always checking in with the breath. As you exhale, slowly release your hand down. Relax the weight of the upper body. Soft bend in those knees. Bring the hands to the elbows, we hold on. And gently sway side to side. Nice big deep breaths. Coming back to center, relaxing the arms. Give your head a little shake. Yes or no, just getting rid of tension, guys. Clear it away. Now let's ever so slowly begin to roll it up. One vertebra stacking on top of the other. As you rise, you're a rag doll being picked up by the waist. With a big shoulder roll at the top. Shoulders slide down and away. Do that one more time. Big shoulder roll. Oh, we have this tendency to hold lots of negative energy in the neck and the shoulders. Let's do that one more time. Let it go. Shoulders slide down and away. We bring the big toes to touch. Little space between our heels. Rotate palms to the front. Shoulders roll up and back. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, sit to chair. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Pull your hands to heart center. Breathe. Now we can sink into chair as low as you want to come or as high as you wish to stay. Taking care of those knees, taking care of your back. Find your breath. Now we're going to add a rotation here. Finding your breath as you exhale, rotate. Place that right elbow to the left knee. Press against your knee and work to bring your hands towards heart center. Now that right knee is going to want to slide forward. We're going to do our best to keep those knees side by side. Working to draw the hands to heart center, we lift our gaze up over that left elbow. And if you like, open the arms. Back of that right arm pressing against the outside of the knee. Find your breath, weight is still in those heels. Knees are still side by side. Keeping that rotation, bring the hands back to heart center. And let's face it forward once again. Shifting some weight forward, let's lift our heels. Coming up to balanced chair. Find your breath. Slow it down. Slowly releasing the heels back to the mat. Shift your weight back to your heels. Inhale, reach to the sky. Little release. Exhale, open those arms to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, lift the arms. Shift your weight to your heels. Sit it back to chair. Find that breath. And we rotate, placing that left elbow to the right knee. Pressing against the knee and working to bring those hands towards heart center. Weight in those heels. Left knee wants to slide forward. We're not going to let it. Breath slow and steady. Opening those arms if you like. Back of that left arm pressing against the outside of the knee. Find your breath. Once again, pulling those hands back to heart center. We face it forward once again. Lifting those heels to balanced chair. Breathe into those legs, guys. And gently release it down. Shift your weight back into those heels. This is going to feel great. Reach to the sky. Exhale, open those arms to a nice wide V. And inhale it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center, rock back to your heels. Open those toes. Inhale, reach. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Just relax and forward fold best you can. Soft bend in those knees. Just breathe. And we inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Holding our high plank just for a moment. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Strong through that belly. Lifting out of the shoulders. Find your breath. Releasing that left knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend to side plank. Right arm extends to the sky. Reach it up. As you exhale, that right hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. And then unwind it and reach to the sky. Exhale, hand comes down across the chest, slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach to the sky. Again, exhale, hand comes down, reach through. Unwind it and reach to the sky. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale, hand comes down across, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach to the sky. Exhaling and releasing your right hand to the mat. Coming back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right hand. Left hand reaching across to the outside of that right leg. Take a hold anywhere along the leg you like. And just breathe. Releasing that left hand. And inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Find your breath. And let's inhale it to high plank. Hold your plank, strong through the belly, long through that spine. Releasing that right knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend. Left arm to the sky, coming to our side plank. Lengthening and reaching out of the shoulder. Take a big breath in, reach as high as you can reach. And as you exhale, that left hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and extend that left arm to the sky. Exhale, hand comes down across, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach. 3 more, my friends. Moving at your pace. Nice, big, deep breaths. Firing up those obliques. Staying strong through that shoulder. Slow and controlled. Last one. Breathe. Full extension at the top. And exhale, slowly release that left hand down, coming back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. And we shift our weight to our left hand, right hand reaching across to take a hold of that left leg, anywhere along the leg you like. Just a nice release for your wrist. And releasing that right hand, taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one leg up. And pull those hands to heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Take a giant step back with your left foot. Left hand to the inside of the right foot. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Reach it up. High as you can reach. Rotate your right palm towards the front. Reach it up and over as you turn your gaze down towards the right big toe. Lengthen and extend all the way up through the fingertips. Pressing through that back heel. Breathe. Inhale, lifting that right arm back to the sky. Lift your gaze to the sky. And exhale, slowly release your hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Gently alternate bending knees, walking out. Nice big deep breaths. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale and swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, take a giant step back with that right foot. Right hand to the inside of the left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Find that breath. Doing your best to touch your belly button to the inner thigh of that left leg. Let's rotate that left palm towards the front. Reach it up and over as you take your gaze down towards your left big toe. Lifting out of that right shoulder, lengthening through the left. Breathe. Inhale, we slowly lift our gaze as we lift that left arm back to the sky. Exhale, slowly releasing that left hand down to the outside of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. And gently releasing it down. We inhale it to high plank. Slow and steady. Crocodile, you can be on your knees or your toes. You can hold plank. Absolutely fine. Take care of yourself. You can grab a drink of water. And super slow. Rise. Take your time. Make it last. Stay strong through that belly. Back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders towards your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling, and we're going to sweep that right knee across to your left wrist, and we're going to touch your left wrist with your knee. Shin is on the mat. Now we're going to place that right hip right next to your right wrist. And sit up nice and tall. Now that back leg can do whatever you want it to do to be comfortable. But as we look down, we want to make a nice straight line across the top of our mat with our thigh. So a little different than our pigeon pose. Sitting up tall. Now you might notice that this is a nice stretch in your back. Breathe. Just need to slide back a smidge. We're going to take that left hand and we're going to slowly reach it out. Reaching, reaching, reaching. As far as you can reach. Right hand is there just for support. And then we're going to slowly lower that left ear onto that left arm. So we want to do our very best to just sink. To allow the body to come down towards the mat. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. Amazing detoxifying pose here. Wonderful to help along digestion, to wring out tension, anxiety, stress. Now slowly begin to walk those hands back up. We're going to extend that back leg, tuck the toes, press and lift to down dog. And inhale it to high plank. Exhale it to down dog. 2 more just like that. Inhaling to plank. Exhaling to down dog. Let's do 1 more. Inhale to plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left knee across to your right wrist. Touch your knee to your wrist. So your shin is on the mat. And now we're going to place that left hip right next to your left wrist. And we're going to pull that back leg in to be wherever it needs to be for your back to be happy. And we're going to sit up nice and tall, working to face the tummy and chest towards the top of your mat. Again, I need to slide back a little bit. If you do too, feel free. So as we look down, that thigh makes a nice straight line parallel to the top of your mat. You might notice that stretch in the lower back on that right side. You can choose to stay here or take that right hand and we're going to extend it out. We're going to walk it forward with that left hand there for support and just reach it out as far as you can reach and then turn that right ear and rest it on that right arm. Adjust that right leg however you need to. We're just doing our best to surrender down onto the mat. That rotation through the torso, that beautiful stretch in the back and the hip, through the side body, all the way down that right side. Breath should be slow and steady. As much support with that left hand as you need, but don't stop yourself from sinking into the stretch. And ever so gently, begin to press yourself up, pulling that right hand back in, extending that back leg, tuck your toes, and step it back to down dog. Lifting those hips high, head heavy. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. We inhale it to high plank. As slow as you can go, crocodile down. Elbows right by the ribs. Press it through up dog. Let's open up those knees and press it back to extended child's pose. So lots of room for the tummy and the chest just to nestle in. Chin or cheek to the mat. You decide what feels the best to you. And we're just going to take a couple moments here, a couple breaths. Checking in, how are we doing? And let's slowly walk those hands up. If you need a little extra time, take it. Come over onto your hip Sweep your feet around and let's slide on down to the top of the mat. So we're going to tuck that right foot underneath us. And we're going to bring that left foot up and over. Breathe. Sitting up nice and tall, connecting both sit bones to the mat. Let's wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee and pull your knee in nice and tight. Sit up tall. Breathe. Extend left arm out. Lift it high. Circle the arm around behind you. A hand to the mat. Sit up as tall as you can sit. So really lengthen through the crown of the head as you take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Find your breath. Taking that right hand or right elbow, placing it against the knee, pressing against the knee, helping that rotation to be just a little bit deeper. Still sitting up nice and tall so we're not leaning back on that hand, but up nice and tall. Take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Breathe. So we're getting a really nice hip stretch. At the same time, working that spinal flexibility. Shoulder activation, upper back strength. Wringing out tension and tightness ever so slowly. Release that rotation. Come back to face front. And let's bring that left foot back just a bit, working to stack those knees. Bringing the palms of the hands to the soles of the feet. We lengthen and begin to hinge it forward. Just allowing the tummy and chest to come forward to rest on that left thigh. Allow the head to be heavy. Breath to be slow and steady. We lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly rise. Beautiful. And we're going to switch sides. I'm doing those legs, and we're going to tuck that left foot underneath us, taking that right leg up and over. So the foot just to the outside of the knee. If that's okay for you, you can always opt to just below the knee as well. And we're going to bring the hands to the shin or the knee and sit up nice and tall, working to connect both sit bones to the mat. Really, we're going to keep that length in the spine. We wrap the crook of that left elbow around the knee and pull it in nice and tight. Breathe, so now all of a sudden, oh yes, really nice hip stretch. I hope you feel it too. Extending right arm out, lift it high. Keep the length in the spine as you circle that arm all the way around behind you, hand to the mat. Sit tall and take your gaze out over that right shoulder. Breathe. So really working to get that most rotation that you can and to create that wonderful hip stretch as best you can. Breath slow and steady. If you like, placing that left elbow to the top of the knee. Press against the knee and work to bring that rotation all the way around. Again, gaze is out over that back shoulder. Maybe a little tuck of your chin towards that collarbone. Find your breath. We lift our gaze and ever so slowly begin to release that rotation. Coming back to face front, we support and help that left or that right foot come back just a bit. Adjust your sit bones if you need to, and sit up nice and tall. Cow face. Resting the palms of the hands against the soles of the feet, slowly beginning to hinge forward. Releasing the weight of the upper body down. Just let that head be heavy. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. We lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly rise. Let's rock it back to the point where you can release those legs and extend them out nice and long. Flex your feet, reach to the sky, hinging it forward, tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. Breathe, letting go of tension, that lower back, stretching those hamstrings and the calves. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet and slowly roll yourself back. If you need the support of bringing one knee with you, make it happen. Slowly, slowly, we come all the way down. Drawing one knee in towards your chest and then the other. Breathe. Hands to your shins just below your knees. As we pull those knees in nice and tight, really nice at helping let that lower intestine relax. Those hip flexors relax. Now we're going to release that right hand and we're going to cross that left or that right foot kind of up towards the left butt cheek, if you will. And we're going to let that right knee open. We're going to shift that right hand to the left knee and we're going to reach down with that left hand, taking hold of your right foot, if you can find it. And now just gently relax through the hip on that right side. Close your eyes and breathe. Now slowly we're going to take that right hand and we're going to guide that right knee across the body. Still holding on to that right foot with that left hand. And take your gaze out over that left shoulder. So if you prefer, you can release that left hand, just letting that right leg go long. Or keeping that knee, that foot up towards your bottom, that knee bent. Listen to your body, whatever's right. Now gently drawing that left knee back in. Releasing that left hand, pulling that right knee in. Hands to the shins, just below the knees. Pull them in nice and tight and just gently rock side to side. And coming back to center. Now we're going to keep that right knee tucked in and we're going to bring that left foot down and kind of up towards your right butt cheek and allow that left knee to open out to the side. Shifting your left hand to the top of that right shin, right hand reaching down. Can you find your foot? Take a hold of it if you can find it. And use that right hand to help guide that left foot up towards your bottom. Now just supporting with that left hand, drawing that right knee in towards your chest, doing your best to relax through that left hip. To let go of tension in the shoulders. Different sensation. Finding that breath and making sure that your body is in agreement so that we're not doing anything that's causing more tension or tightness. That's going against everything that we're trying to do. So making sure that that body's like, oh, all right, I get it. I can breathe and I can let go. Now we're going to shift that left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently guide that right knee across your body. Still while holding on to that left foot with that right hand. And take your gaze out over that right shoulder. Close your eyes and breathe. Such a wonderful stretch. Just noticing what you feel and where you feel it. Again, if you want to release that left foot, you are absolutely welcome to do so. And just let that left leg be long. Letting go through that lower back, through the hips. Slowly drawing that right knee back to center. Releasing that right hand, pulling that left knee back in towards the chest, hands to your shins, just below those knees. And let's open up those knees just a little bit, relax the intensity and just rock side to side. Now if you like, you can start to extend those legs a little bit, you can extend them a lot. You can take your hands up by your ankles or up by your feet, just kind of play with it. See what feels good to you. And then slowly start to draw those knees back in towards the chest. Still rocking side to side and come back to center. Bringing the hands behind your thighs, rock yourself up. And let's turn to face front.
Easy pose, legs crisscrossed. Sit up nice and tall, relax those shoulders. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, rotate to the right, little tap of the fingertips to the mat. Inhale, reach back to center. And exhale, rotate, little tap of the fingertips to the mat. Inhale, bring it back to center, arms overhead. Pull the hands to heart center. We're going to interlace our fingers and we're going to place our palms right against the belly. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. The warmth of the palms resting against the belly. A little tuck of our chin towards our chest. And in your mind, be quiet. The anxiety and the stress within us. We give ourselves permission to be grounded and rooted into the earth. We free ourselves from external stresses, recognizing that other people's worries and anxieties are not ours to carry. We do our best to stay true to who we are, to give love and support without expending too much of our own energy. We allow ourselves to keep at bay negativity and keep within us joy and love. We let the belly settle. Now gently bring in hands to the heart, stacking one hand on top of the other. Again, a little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Strength to the heart. Love to your being. Sending out positive energy, true positive energy from your heart to help make this world a better place. Kindness and love. We pull the hands to heart center, lifting the chin off the chest just a bit. Close your eyes. Take nice big deep breaths. Keeping those eyes closed, inhale, extending the fingertips to the sky, lifting your gaze to the sky just a bit. And as you exhale, pull those hands back to heart center. Gently open the eyes. Love and light to each and every one of you, each and every day. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, whatever's left of it. Be well, stay safe. Come back time and time again. I love being able to share my time, my day with you, and thank you for choosing